Well, thank you for joining us. We have Ed from Zukami today. Ed, why don't you tell me a little bit about your background?
All right. Well, we started this company, Zukami, about 4 years ago from Singapore. Recently, we've just acquired investment from Plug and Play, and we are actually a provider of a tool that lets you build mobile apps. So you can build any type of mobile apps without programming, and all you need is just a browser.
Wow, can you tell me a little bit about your product? I mean, that sounds really cool.
Right. So a lot of companies out there, there's this tendency for them to jump on a bandwagon to build mobile apps, but there's traditionally been a lot of barriers. One of them has been, trying to get an Android version and an iOS version, and this indirectly translates to costs. You have to hire iOS programmers, talent in Android, the Android pool as well. And if you multiply that by the number of months it takes to get an app out the door, it is a very heavy investment. And our tool actually helps you bring that down.
So you're saying that you're creating a platform on top of the code for users, I guess, visually to build an app?
That's right. So without writing a single line of code, using a very intuitive UI, you build a wireframe. You can
Right.
put content into the wireframes, and you can then publish it with one click. That's how it works.
Right, okay, cool. That sounds really amazing. What's your plan on doing that?
All you need is to register for a trial account. You can go up to our website and you can just try it out on your own. And the moment you want to publish it up to the App Store or Google Play, then you have to start paying a certain fee. That's
I
how
see.
you make money.
So this is going to be a platform, I guess, on computer?
Yes, of course. All you need is just a browser, your PC, and you're good to go.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, that sounds really amazing. So, so my understanding is that you're coming to United States, Silicon Valley, to develop this. So why not let's do that from, let's say, where you're from, Malaysia or Singapore?
Yep. The software is already built, so it's already in the launch phase.
Okay.
So in fact, there's not much. The R&D still continues, of course. Right now, we support iOS and Android smartphones. We have the intention to make it further, to bring it to BlackBerry devices, to Windows Mobile as well, and that has been our roadmap moving forward. So, but right now we are in the selling phase, and we're actually attending a lot of expos. In fact, next week we'll be at the CTIA event in Las Vegas. We will be, there. So if you happen to be there, just check out our booth.
Amazing, amazing. So I guess from the time that you spent in America, what are some of the business difficulties, challenges that you've seen that are new to you?
Well, I guess America's huge. Coming from Singapore, and we are a really small country, and I think here a lot of the dynamics are different in terms of marketing, in terms of sales, and I think in terms of knocking on the doors, it's different as well. It's a constantly learning process for us. But with our incubator, Plug and Play, it's been so far a less painful ride, and I definitely cherish that they're actually on board with us right now.
So did you also launch this platform of yours in, let's say, China?
Yes, in fact, I think one of the great reasons why we have SDVC Wireless here, I think, is to foster this kind of a relationship, and I definitely think it's a good show. We stayed through the whole event. I think everyone had a very good input, a very good demo, and I think we are certainly, for us, we do see China as a big market, a big emerging market. It would definitely make total sense for us to get on the bandwagon as well. But there have been points raised about finding the right partners in China, and I think this is something that perhaps you could work further with SBC Wireless to establish down the road.
Right, right, right. And I guess maybe you've touched on this. How long has your platform been in place? How long has it been since you had this idea till right now?
To right now. Well, we didn't start off exactly with this product. We have other products as well, but I think an important part of the evolution of this product is that we have a lot of constant feedback from customers. We have real life customers, oil and gas, bank, and so on, and they've been providing us a lot of good feedback, and that actually helps shape how our product should be. And this constant feedback between developers and us is what makes the product better moving forward.
Okay, okay. And how long has it been?
It's been a total of about 1 year.
1 year.
Yeah.
Wow, just 1 year.
Yeah, we started working on it quite a while ago.
Yeah.
For good feedback. So now we're sort of in the launch phase.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And did you? I'm assuming that you launched it in Malaysia and Singapore already, right?
Definitely. Yep. So we have public launch events as well in Singapore and Malaysia. So in the US, we're also launching it right now. So we will have an official launch actually in June in Plug and Play office. So if you happen to stop by, feel free to join in. Yeah.
And maybe for the last question, maybe you can touch upon a little bit about launching in Singapore or Malaysia. You talked about small market versus big market like America.
Yeah. So I think in Singapore, when you launch a product like that, it's a lot more. I mean, you get a lot more traction. You get a lot more people knocking down your door because it's a small environment. There's not a lot of competitors. I think that's been an edge for us. In the US, of course, everyone's seen it all, and of course, you had to make yourself stand out. So I believe here is where we need to, hit on those points, our strong points, and get that out in the open so that people know how we're different from the rest. And this is how we've been doing it so far.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's all the time we have. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Richard.
Great speaking with you.